Hello Whovians and welcome to WhoTube Gallifrey02, and in this video I will be displaying some of the worst items in my Doctor Who collection and items I recommend that you stay away from because they're not worth it or just have a really bad quality. So yes, we will begin with this Dalek shampoo thing, and I can't really tell that this is a Dalek as the eye stalk is tiny. Just take a look, the eye stalk is tiny, the exterminator is tiny, the plunger thing is tiny. It's just not worth it, this figure, not worth it at all. And yes, guess how much this figure, well not this figure, but this item retailed at? $2.99 for this little thing. And that, in my opinion, is overpriced for this tiny little thing. You know, that's half the price of a Doctor Who classic DVD. And why would you want to spend it on that? Because I think that is really bad quality. This, as what's to it really? Just, I wouldn't recommend buying this if it's $2.99. Maybe buy it if it's only 50p. But it's not worth $2.99 in my opinion. So yes, the next item, which I think is just a very, very low quality and is very, very rushed. And it is an item which was released in the Doctor Who Adventures magazine, and it is this so-called Dalek. What is this? What is this? Just look at the eye stalk and the exterminator. On this, they made them too small. On this, they made them too long for things coming out of it. It's not to scale, and they easily come out, and it is a rush gift for the Doctor Who Adventures magazine. No wonder why it ended. And I don't get what this figure is all on about. I don't get what the joke is. It's just pointless, really. It doesn't do anything. Most Daleks, they just move along on wheels. This one doesn't even have wheels. It's just a bit of plastic put together really quickly, and I certainly do not recommend getting this. So yes, now on to the next item, which is a wind-up TARDIS, another rushed gift in the Doctor Who Adventures magazine. Now I have to say, this is just pretty awful, this thing. Basically, you wind it up, and it doesn't really move. No, it doesn't move. Epic fail. It should move, but it doesn't. This got complaints because it was a waste of money, really. Doctor Who Adventures, when it was out, it advertised free gifts, but the free gifts were of very low quality and hardly ever worked, and all the stickers peel off anyway. And yeah, I'm just going to try and get this to work. Yeah, it doesn't work, so yes. Now on to the next item, which are the 3.75 inch figures. So yeah, these figures are very low quality. Can you guess which character this is? No, you probably can't. You might be able to guess what character this is, but it's just not realistic, as her hair is black on my figure, which is brown in the show. And yeah, pointless figure. We never saw it like this. The Matt Smith figure. Matt Smith's skin tone is far too dark, and yeah, it just doesn't look anything like Matt Smith. The Peter Capaldi figure, it's a bit better, but it's still not of great quality. But I have to say, the Daleks in the 3.75 inch figures are alright. They're alright, the Daleks. They're reasonable, but they're still not the best. And the monsters, like the Cyberman, the Cybermans are okay. And the Scovot Splitzer, that's also okay. But the human figures are just awful and look nothing like the characters. And these originally, when they first came out, retailed at $6.99. And I have to say, that is just a rip-off in my opinion for this bit of plastic. You can buy the B&M sets, which contain 3 5-inch figures, and yeah, they're of really good quality, which is £15. That's £5 per figure, not £7 for one of these figures. And yeah, they're still $2.99 at home bargains. In my opinion, that is still overpriced, as there's still thousands of them in the shop, and they can't get rid of them because no one really wants them. So yes. What else in my Doctor Who collection is bad? Well, there is also these minifigures from the Doctor Who Adventures magazines. These are just put in if they have nothing else to put in, really, as they are just pointless, really. Especially the Cybermen ones, you can't really tell it's the Cybermen. The Silurian ones, and yeah, they just break really easily and are cheap bits of plastic. Next, we do have a very amusing item, in my opinion. It's just so bad it's good. And yes, it is a Matt Smith yo-yo. Yes, a Matt Smith yo-yo. It's also, no, actually, I think I actually bought this for £1 somewhere. I think it was at a charity shop or something. And yeah, it's Matt Smith's face stuck on to a yo-yo. How lazy is that? That is so lazy, this is so lazy. You know, put the TARDIS on, they just put Matt Smith's face on. That is just, yeah, it's not worth it. And let's see if it works or not. So yeah, here goes. It does work, but it's not worth it. And yeah, I got this for a charity shop for £1. I don't even know what the price is. I do think it did originally come in with the Adventures magazine, but it's still very rushed and not worth it as a free gift. So yes, moving on to the next item, which I think is really bad. So yes, on to the next item, which I think is bad, and this is the Dalek line tracker, which originally retailed at £9.99, but they reduced it to only £2.99, because simply this got some of the worst complaints ever on a piece of Doctor Who merchandise, as it simply didn't do anything. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to draw a line, turn it on, and the Dalek is supposed to follow. But when I drew a line, the Dalek didn't do anything, really. It didn't do anything. At least you can move it along like that. But this Dalek is of low quality, but it does look a bit like a Dalek at least, not like the other things. And yes, on to the next item, which looks nothing like a Dalek, but is supposed to be a Dalek. And this is a free gift from the Doctor Who Adventures magazine. And yeah, what is it? I have no idea what it is. So basically, it has these little chips inside, and you basically go like that. And yeah, these little pellets come out. And then I lose them. So yeah, this is very lazy free gift in my opinion, as it looks nothing like a Dalek. They could have even made a bit more of an effort, surely. So yes, on to the next item, well, it's more of a set, and this is the Into the Dalek set. Now, the Into the Dalek set retailed at £59.99. That is £60. £60 for 2 human figures, 2 Daleks, and a moving Dalek. And a bit of cardboard. Now, the cardboard thing, it's just a rip-off, this. This is a rip-off. I got this for £15.99, and I think that's still a rip-off. It has now been reduced to £6.99, and people still think that is a rip-off. So yeah, I am so sorry if you did buy this for £59.99. What can you buy for £59.99? Well, loads of things. You can buy all 3 of the B&M sets, which contain 9 high-quality 5-inch figures. Or you could go for this. You could go for this, and yeah, you get another £15 left for another set, a past set, if you do that with the B&M sets. Or you could buy this. And yeah, the figures are very bad. Very, very bad, these figures. Low quality, rushed. Very, very rushed. And you have a Dalek. And there's this other Dalek with this little space horror thing just to add to the price, but it's still not worth that much. That is £10 for a figure when they retail at £6.99. That is just a rip-off to get this at full price. Don't get it at full price, and I am so sorry if you did get it at full price. There's Rusty the Dalek as well, which is alright. That's probably the best thing about the set. And yeah, that is it, really. Now on to the last item. The doomed item in my Doctor Who collection. An item which gives me nightmares. That is creepy, terrifying, patronising. I don't know what to do with this item. Other than, bye bye. And yeah, before I destroy this figure again, guess how much this retailed for? £14.99. £15 for that. You can buy one of the revisitation sets for that, a B&M set for that, but instead you could pay £14.99 for that. I only got it for £1.99, and they were hundreds on the shelf. Then they reduced them to £9.99, they still didn't go, and eventually released them to 50p. Then they finally went, but they're still there. They're probably going to be at 25p next. So yes, warning, do not get this figure. Definitely not for £14.99. Don't know anyone who actually bought this for £14.99. Is they just kept on reducing, and reducing. Now I'm going to beat up this figure again. It already has some scratch marks on because I just threw it down the stairs. Then I accidentally deleted that video. So yes, let's go. Goodbye.